And if they don't start putting it back into the boxes... Yes, I am talking to Santa. Yes. Directly to Santa. Directly to the Lord too. So anyway, I'm going to remove the glasses. I'm trying to get my boys used to having to be around glasses and not just plastic tubs this Christmas, because obviously depending what level I take the boys to with me, and when it's my own events it's not a problem. When it's my own events, it's my own employees, staff, crew, so to say. So anyway, it's on the job description that you work for artistic parents, and they obviously know that when you're on crew with us, that's it. So the person that you put with your children when you're an artist is different, because this is where people have a go at people, like take what's her name, Victoria Beckham, when the furlong payments, and she put in for 44 members of staff, and people were like, da, 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 da. Think about what that woman does. If she can sing, she's a singer. She's married to a professional footballer. She runs a fashion line. She's a mother, you know, and she has 44 staff to all of them, because she would have done the accounts for the whole family. Look at the sake of, obviously they're not together now, and maybe whether good or good not people, but look at them at the end of the day. Tom Cruise and Angelina Jolie, you know, they home ed, they travel with their family, they have their own medical people. When they get pregnant, they have their own midwife, their own nurse. This is private, they pay privately, and they ask for a private life. We all have a right to a private life. Everybody has a right to a private life. It's one of the human rights. I wonder what robot rights are going to be. Now, let's find the robot rights, and then it will open up everything that you need to know. Rights for robots. So anyway, Shiloh just pushed Elijah off the stool, and Elijah's gone back into the Lego, of course. So that's what that big bang was. The big bang that I missed was 7 guns going off here in a naval base in Portsmouth. I don't know what 7 guns is. I know 7 guns is significant, but I can't think what it's for. So anyway, I'm now available. My kids are the priority now. I've just missed a call earlier on from the doctors, which is me issuing a complaint, but she's already said it's not her level. But she tried to get me as I was trying to get out the door yesterday to get to the bank. So now I've got to reprioritise. I would like the boys to be... It should just be a case of my ticket sorted in. Yes, the boys are with Kelly. We know who it is. Don't worry. But then the people go, what's so special about her, when they're having to pay £10 an hour for childcare to attend these things and all of this, having to put their kids in school, and they go, what's so special about her? Well, when you come to my events, and you'll see what's so special about me, what I'm trying to do, and when I was in the National Achievers Congress world as well, it was really difficult. Obviously, I had Liam and Daniel, Aaron and Faith with me. As you know, my kids sat in the green room when I was on Daybreak. Kids came to London with me. Yes, darling.
Are you on the nice list?
Am I on the nice list?
Yeah?
Yeah, blessed, my darling. Too blessed to be stressed.
I'm really.
But the way that you're going at the moment, this naughty nice list that God is looking at, yes, this naughty nice list is quite significant, really, because we all live and tell our children to be good all year, or they don't get Christmas presents, and then we wonder why they're so fucked up. So obviously the toy chaos, I tried to make sure that my I could replace, because as you know, everything came from a bin when we first got here. So when I first got my first initial sick pay, I wanted to make sure that the boys had everything they need, paid off their bed, paid off all of my sort of like council tax, made sure I didn't have to worry about that, made sure I didn't have to worry about all of them normal things, paid off my gas, my electric. I'm in debates, as you know, because it crosses over, and trying to get to properly monthly. And every January I try to do the same thing, ready for April, because obviously it's financial account year. And this is all about tax. It's all about from every pound that people give me or donate to me or pay me or buy my product. So even if I put up a load of hoodies for you to go out and buy for New Year, to be part of a crew that makes you feel significant and gives you self-worth and whatever, just because you put a uniform on, yeah? So I didn't want my boys to have to put a school uniform on because they don't represent the school or the headmaster or anything, because that's not what I'm asking my children to do. Now, Elijah does want to go to cadets and he does want to represent the army, and that's up to him. that's a different uniform if he wants to put that on. Shiloh is in shame at the moment because he knows full well he's pushed his brother off. He doesn't want to be on the naughty list. And is this the way to emotionally manipulate our children? Putting up Christmas presents, telling them, and not only that, some parents have been completely assassinated for just doing Santa boxes and not giving all of the mum and dad have to go really hard and work, and me and Dean are having to go through what we're going through just so we can try to make sure the boys have got this, because we've been forced to live at this level. Now, if you go to Priory, by the way, don't think you're going back to your nice houses and everything. I haven't been to the Priory, but from the Priory, you go to the benefit system. So that's where most people end up once you go into rehab or any form of trauma, therapy, counselling, mental health. The mental health has to be fucking ripped apart and smashed. Trauma is trauma. We all go through it. We just don't need to be judged by other people. And we don't need to be pleasing 7 billion people on this particular planet, and we don't need to be putting a necessary price on islands. But how do we have some form of structure so we can walk around as individuals being safe? No, we're not going to get raped, mugged, murdered, kidnapped, bounded. Our children are safe, we're safe. How do we live on planet Earth and live on an island and live on Great Britain, not having to worry about invasions from different places, the war between other places? How do we, as a United Nation, is a UK, United Kingdom, we tithe 10% to the kingdom. We here stand on United Kingdom, which if you've got an aeroplane or a rocket to anywhere, we can get anywhere in the world that we would like to go to. Yes, darling. Right, my kids are worried about being on the naughty list, so they've gone into shame. What does the naughty list mean then?
I'm not off naughty yet.
You're not off the naughty list according to what I told, because when I came in, the telly clearly was talking about you've just been put on the naughty list. You're all on the bloody naughty list. Why are we all on the naughty list? Because every single one of us are sinners in our own special way. And we're all on the fucking naughty list. But what would it be like to be on the good list? Are you a bad egg or a good egg? Are we both? Can Alan be both? It's really hard for me to commit to something because Alan, underneath all of that, take away all the beard, at the end of the day, he's just a very skinny, scared man who has lost a lot of stuff, who's been through goodness knows much. Yes, he knows prison. Yes, he knows the death of his partner. Yes, he knows the death of people from drugs. Yes, he knows the death of people from alcohol. He knows the streets most of his life since a kid. Yes, he's had foster care. Yes, he's had all that invasion. And, you know, so he is an absolute product of exactly, but is he a pervert? Me and Alan, we stamp our ground. I stamp my boundaries. I'm safe. You know, if I was walking down the road, would Alan ever try to mug me? And the fact is, you know, Alan knows full well, bang, I can take you out in seconds. Hence why I can walk around the streets the way that I do. Yes, darling.
Mommy's
What are you doing down there? Shall we have a light on in here and start getting ourselves ready to be on call? No, you guys are not dressed. Santa. So who is Santa? My kids have been brainwashed by the TV to call somebody Santa. Who is Santa? Santa is a Satan. He is a doodah. Don't forget Coca-Cola. He's the best. It's not, because it's bad for your chest. Anyway, lots of things I want to say. I hope to God I get to write this book anyway. Fuck knows how tonight's going to go because they're obstructing the kids. All they had to do was tell me that my ticket was done. I was on the door. There wasn't any problems. But as you know, I don't really give a shit about stuff like that anyway. But can they lock the door? Yes. Can they cause problems? Can these people bring security, police and all this stuff? Yes. Can I be asked with a fucking aggro? No. Not when it comes to my kids. So anyway, I want to suit and boot my boys up, but I haven't got that sort of shit. I really just want to throw us in our tracksuits. Elijah should have his London School of Hip Hop on and fucking NASA bag and, you know, his car bag with him. And, you know, Shiloh should have his bag with his skateboard strapped to him with his scooter in his tracksuit that's Shiloh's skating sensation, and I should have my stuff on and Dean should have his stuff on, and we should be able to just literally get on with our day like that. And then when it comes to things like this, yes, And the reason that I'm saying this is because I've put down the basic, casual and informal. So at the moment, I've finally achieved my ultimate status because my friends used to piss me off when they used to be able to go out. Whoa! No, because you're not dressed. Move. Move, because you're not dressed. Move! Camera's on. You're not dressed. Thank you. Welcome to the inside of my home. So anyway, my friends used to piss me off, just literally throwing on a cap, putting on some baggy trackies, and literally just wrapping their hair up and getting over a hangover. I'm a bit skinny, as you can see, under all of them stuff. I've got to look after my health. Alan's got to look after his. We've all got to look after our health this winter. The fact is, officially, this could be Alan's last winter on the fucking streets for good reasons and for bad. It could go either way. Not tonight, but this winter in the cold for Alan. He's survived so many fucking winters out here, guys. And that man has pelted it in the storms, the rains, the snows and everything, year after year after year. So even if we can just make sure he's had a shit shower and shave and puts back on some really good protective, proper, solid fucking winter gear. And as a fisherman, because if that's who he is and that's what he does, then let him be that. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to get these guys. I'm actually worried about taking them myself now because they put so much stress and anxiety on me. I know it would have been all right. Elijah loves the museum, and tonight they just want to see the museum come alive. Not the ladder, because the ladder needs to be secure. What I'll do, no, put the ladder there. Let me secure it. Put the ladder there, ready to go up here. What I might have to do with you guys later is go up in the ladder, or I'll have to just wait until Dean gets here. Go up in the lift while you're here, the loft. And if I fall, you can ring 999. Right, you've got... No, because I've got you on camera. No, move. Let me move it into the door. Move. I'm going to let you put that over there and you can make a den while I get us all ready. So I would like to just literally grab out their kit, their sponsor kit, their T-shirts and stuff and get them ready in that. But anyway, I'm on call if they can't find him. So if they say they can't find Alan, then I'll jump in the car and go. But at the moment, I'm at home. I'm about for emergencies. I only went out yesterday because Carl posted that he hadn't found Alan. I did what I did. I didn't mind dropping everything to go and do it. But right now, I would like to just go, video it live and come home. And hope it's all good for everybody and everybody has a lovely time. What I'm saying is don't rip Alan off, because there's an opportunity in this for Alan to have a really good, life-changing Christmas that could really make a difference to him. And people won't understand because they're not the ones going home tonight and going to go back to the streets. They don't have that. They don't have, they will never understand that. But unfortunately, and I'll say this, all you people handing out in soup kitchens, all you people that are packing up all the food banks, all you people that think your jobs are safe, they're not. 1 missed default, 2 missed defaults, 3 missed defaults. You're going to be facing the bailiffs. You're going to want to understand. And you may just be the ones lining up in the fucking soup kitchens, mate, and wishing you never shamed embarrassment and judge people who'd ended up there way before you, who've been trying to teach you how to survive if you end up in that situation, and how to walk through it in a way that keeps your self-respect, your dignity, because not everybody has somebody to come up to them when they are down and say, come on, I give you a hand, mate, come on, come with me, because social will have a go at you if you've got children. I could open up that bedroom for even Alan this weekend. It wouldn't be the right place for him. It wouldn't be the right place for him. So anyway, I got to go and get the Christmas tree stuff up from there. I need to tidy up, because if it all goes shit for fans, I do want to be able to say to Alan, there's a sofa in my garage, mate, get in there. You can use the shower at mine. Let's do it my way, mate. And you know, let them people make shitloads of money out of you, Alan, and we'll do it another way. So, but I don't think Carl's like that. I don't think the museum intentionally need to be like that. It's just that people could never understand what it's like to have trauma that you can't break through, that people mask in other ways, even with antidepressants, even with anxiety pills, even with smoking, drinking, even if it's not a necessary problem, but you're still doing it. You know, even dancers go on stage and singers with that courage and confidence. A lot of them do line up to go on to be able to do it. You know, the nightlife was about drugs. Some of it psychedelics, not really gone down that road because I've always been a mum. At the end of the day, even if I end up in A&E because I want to be a party girl, I don't want to be a party girl, but if I was, at the end of the day, your children, even though they're not there, if you haven't got responsible people to be looking after your children, you can't even take your eye off the ball. You can't even get on. All I need to do is talk on stage and someone with my kids. Yes.
I want to have a den right now.
Right, we're building dens for a bit until I know what I need to do, so...